Hello YouTube, this is kind of a different type of video for this channel, I guess. Today I'm just doing a quick little video on the 302 Windsor water pumps. Now this video is for people who are having a problem with standard versus reverse rotation water pump issues. I was just having this issue for 3 weeks, and it took me 3 weeks and 3 different water pumps to figure this out to where it will work. So there you go. On my motor right now, I have a reverse rotation timing cover from the Ford trucks, I believe, 87 to 92 Ford trucks. And that water pump is right here, the one with the pulley on it. This is reverse flow. Let me try to show you. This is a reverse flow water pump, and I was mounting the alternator on the right side, so it was not going to work, period. And I could not figure out how to mount the alternator on the other side because I only have 4 pulleys instead of the stock truck application, which had like 7. So it was kind of complicated, so this wasn't going to work. What I ended up trying to do was I ordered a water pump from a Crown Vic. These two are the same. These are both from an 80s, early 80s Crown Vic. These are standard rotation. And when I tried to bolt it up, it came with this standard rotation backing plate. So when you actually put that to the motor, it does not quite line up, as you can see. It's a little bit off, especially on right here. See, a little bit cut off. I'm sure it would have worked. I've heard it does, but I didn't really want to risk it. What I did to solve this issue of fitting a standard rotation water pump to a reverse rotation timing cover, instead of taking the whole freaking motor apart again, because I have a 1-piece oil pan gasket, so that would have been fun to do all this crap again, and then I had to retime everything. It was going to be a mess. I didn't really want to deal with it. What I ended up doing was getting a water pump from an 87 through 92 Ford Mustang. Now this is reverse rotation as well. It's basically the same water pump as the one that was from the truck. It's literally exactly the same. The only difference is, instead of the backing plate, this was the one that came with the truck that is in reverse flow orientation. You get the backing plate that has circles on it. Now that's the big difference, and this works perfectly with a reverse flow rotation timing cover. You can see how that lines up very, very nicely, and it does in fact also work on a standard flow water pump pulley as well. I'll show you. Lines up just perfect. I apologize for the video being as bad as it is, but you know, I'm doing what I can do. Hopefully I at least save someone the hassle of going through this bull BS. But see, all lined up and it will work. So was 3 weeks of playing around with pulleys. I ordered these pulleys to try to make it work with a reverse flow, and that's why I have a smooth one on here. And then I had an alternator bracket too, but that wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to line up with all the pulleys, and it was a big disaster. So I'm just going to put back the stock crank pulley back on, and I'm going to mount everything how I mounted it before, which was the alternator on this side using this bracket here. So yeah, that's that. So if you ever are in this situation, all you have to do is buy an 87 through 92 water pump. They don't sell just the backing plate, unfortunately. I bought the cheapest one possible. It was like 30 bucks. And then the other water pump was like 40, so it was $70 total, but it's gonna work, and it's probably not gonna overheat. And when I actually put the motor in this truck that I'm building, I will comment down below and see and let you know if it worked. From what I'm reading and what I've figured out, it's gonna work. So with that, I hope I did save someone the frustration of this, and peace out.